Statement to the press by Dr. Moses Paul, ADC, candidate for chairmanship of Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC. Election held on Saturday, February 21st, 2026. Abuja Federal Capital Territory, February 22nd, 2026. Gentlemen of the press, I have called you here to address the events of last Saturday, in which the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, once again took Nigerians for granted, showing a blatant disregard for their sensibilities. I stand before you today not as a man diminished by the outcome of Saturday's event, but as a man empowered by political movement. This movement is not born out of convenience, but out of conviction. It is carried not by power, but by people. It is written not in ink, but in sacrifice. Over the past few months, from the streets of Karishi to the bustling markets of Wuse, from the crowded part of Nyanya to the quiet residents of Gui, Abuja residents have risen, standing up and expressing their beliefs. For this, I bow my head in gratitude. Let it be known and recorded in history that what we witnessed in this election was not merely a contest for office. It was a declaration of dignity by a people who refused to surrender their future. I have reviewed outcome as announced. While I firmly believe, based on our extensive engagement and the overwhelming spirit of our movement, that we earned the sacred mandate of the people, I strongly condemn the declared results as they do not reflect the true will of the residents of Abuja. Even among those who voted, many have expressed deep disagreement with the announced outcome due to widespread irregularities. This includes the restrictions of movement by the imposition of curfew, alteration and mutilation of polling unit results, which tragically contributed to the death of Musa Abubakar at the Gwagwa polling unit while trying to resist their actions. The intimidation and attacks on the ADC party members by security agencies, massive vote buying across several wards, and voter suppression caused by the late arrival of election materials in key polling units, including Kabusa, among many others. These actions undermine the integrity of the electoral process and the confidence of the people in our democracy. Our movement was never built on the fragile foundation of titles. It was built on the enduring foundation of truth, and truth does not expire with an election. To the young men and women who stood in the sun for hours, who walked distances they never knew, and who gave their time, strength, and voices, you are the author of a new chapter. To those who came from far and near, who sacrificed their resources and endured intimidation and doubt, your sacrifices have forever altered the moral landscape of AMAC. To those who gave their life, blood, sweat, and unwavering courage, you have shown that the Nigerian spirit is alive and refuses to kneel. You did not only stand for me, you stood for yourselves, for your children, for justice, for democracy, and for the powerful belief that leadership must be earned, not imposed. For this, I will remain eternally grateful. I extend my deepest appreciation to every voter who performed their sacred civic duty. Your courage has reaffirmed democracy as a living promise, not a forgotten idea. I thank the leadership and members of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, for standing firmly on the side of principle. Your belief in the different kind of politics has not gone unnoticed, and history will honor your courage. To every volunteer, supporter, elder, youth, and woman who carried this movement in their heart, you have given me something far greater than victory. You have given me purpose. My dear people, listen carefully. No force in history has ever defeated an idea whose time has come. What began here in AMAC will not end here. What has been ignited in your hearts cannot be extinguished by announcement or delayed by any process. Nations are not transformed in a single election. They are transformed by the steady, unrelenting courage of ordinary people who refuse to accept an ordinary future. I remain committed to you, accountable to you, and I remain one of you. This is not the end of our journey. This is the beginning of a permanent awakening. One day, I say this with absolute certainty, a new AMAC will emerge. One day, a new Nigeria will arise. When that day comes, history will remember that it was you, the ordinary citizens with extraordinary courage, who made this possible. May posterity be kind to your sacrifice. May history honor your courage. May the future reward your faith. And may God bless AMAC and the Federal Republic of Nigeria with an unwavering resolve. Dr. Moses Paul, ADC candidate, AMAC chairmanship election, servant of the people.